Hey everybody! Where are you watching from? What's your native language? Drop a comment in the link below. This is Jenny, the traveling teacher. I also have another YouTube channel that is called Unhidden Heroines, where I post about my book, The Other Side of Fear, a backpacker's memoir. I'm a published author. This is my name, Jenny Rivas. My book won an award in Europe last year. It is available in 6 languages on Amazon, and I am currently raising funds for it to be available in 5 more languages this next year. I started this teaching channel separate because I love to teach. And I know my videos are not edited and nice and pretty like other YouTubers, but I believe that I can still help somebody out there with idioms, phrasal verbs, etc. So things don't have to be perfect in order to start, in order to offer talent to the world. And I apologize in advance for the quality of my laptop camera. I don't have the best laptop or the best phone, but I'm doing everything that I can with the resources that I currently have. So this is part 2 of idioms related to feelings, emotions, and reactions. And I am reading off these papers, so be patient. Okay, so the first idiom that I want to explain is called to go off the deep end. To go off the deep end. Now, as a native speaker, when I hear deep end, I know that that is related to a swimming pool. A swimming pool has a shallow end and it has a deep end. The deep end is referring to deep. The water is deep. This is shallow. This is deep. So if it has a deep end, that means your feet can't touch the bottom of the water. If you can't swim, you need to make sure that you have a life vest. So if somebody is going off the deep end, that kind of means that they're going out of control. Like their feet can't touch the bottom, they're not in control of their emotions, they are either really sad or going crazy or really depressed or really angry, but they are really in the deep end of their emotions. And they might be drowning, okay? So the actual definition on this paper says, if a person goes off the deep end, they become so angry or upset that they cannot control their emotions. Here's a sentence example. Ava will go off the deep end if her kids leave the kitchen in a mess again. So that's literally saying if her kids make a big mess in the kitchen and don't clean it, she is going to go crazy. She's going off the deep end. Okay, the second idiom that I want to explain is go to pieces. When something goes to pieces, it's a big mess. It's an emotional breakdown. The actual definition is if you go to pieces, for example, after a terrible shock, you are so upset or so distressed that you experience an emotional breakdown. Sentence example. Jack nearly went to pieces when his son died in a car crash. Now this could be related to go off the deep end. They're very similar. She went to pieces. Look, how is she dealing with her, maybe someone got fired. It's a big, significant event in life that's difficult to deal with. I'm going to go to pieces. The third one that I want to explain is as hard as nails. Okay, a nail, sure, we can refer to a fingernail, but a nail also, there's not an example around here. A nail is related to hardware. You use a hammer to hammer in a nail. So think about how hard that nail has to be to receive the hit of the hammer. So if somebody is hard as nails, that means maybe life has hit them a lot and they just get to the point where they're so hard that nothing can affect them. A person who is as hard as nails is unsentimental, which means unsentimental is like they're not capable of showing emotion or feelings. They're unsentimental and shows no sympathy. Don't expect any sympathy from him. He's as hard as nails, is how you would use that in a sentence. Am I recording? Yes, we're at 4 minutes for it. Okay, so the next one that I want to explain is bent out of shape. Wait, hard as nails. Bent out of shape. If you get bent out of shape, You become annoyed or upset about something that is usually not that important or cannot be avoided. It's something that, like, life throws you curveballs. Maybe you're stuck in traffic. You can't control things about life sometimes, the way people react to you. Maybe somebody at work causing drama or hurting your feelings. You can't control that. You can get bent out of shape. That means you're letting it affect you. If you get bent out of shape, you become annoyed or upset about something that is usually not that important or cannot be avoided. So a sentence example would be, don't get bent out of shape if you are delayed. We'll wait for you. So it's saying, if your flight gets delayed, don't let it affect you. Don't get bent out of shape. Okay. Okay. The next one that I would like to explain is to carry the torch for someone. If you carry the torch, you have strong feelings for someone with whom you do not or cannot have a relationship. He's been carrying the torch for Julie since their college days, before she married Ted. So if you carry a torch for someone, it's like you have a really strong feeling for that person and you can't be with them. You carry a torch for them. The torch means like the fire, a feeling that you feel inside. Okay, the next one would be to bear the brunt. Bear the brunt. A person who bears the brunt of something is the one who suffers the most when something bad or unpleasant happens. So when you bear the brunt of something, let's say, I'm going to give you a visual example. Maybe you're in a group of people, and there's a really tough situation that is right here over the group. And as soon as life starts getting hard, everybody else goes. So instead of carrying the weight of that difficult situation in life all together, which would distribute the weight among everybody to help each other, those other individuals all go ding, 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 and they all leave, and you're left with the weight of all of that difficulty. You are bearing the brunt of that situation. When things go wrong, his assistant always has to bear the brunt of his anger. Okay. All right, the next one, oh, this is funny. Wouldn't be caught with someone or wouldn't be seen dead with someone. Means, okay, if someone says that they wouldn't be caught or seen dead in a particular place or doing something, they mean that they would be too ashamed or embarrassed. Here's a sentence example of how we say that in native English. My 7-year-old son thinks he's a big boy. He wouldn't be caught dead holding my hand in front of his friends. Yeah, kids. 8 minutes. Okay. This page is gone. All right, the next one. To do a world of good. If something does you a world of good, it makes you feel much better, more relaxed, or happier. A sentence example for this would be, a few days away would do you a world of good. I can relate to this. I said this actually this week. I work a lot. I am raising funds to translate my book. I am promoting my book. I am writing. I am designing products to sell on my online stores. I am networking, marketing. I'm doing a lot, and I'm doing YouTube videos to market and to share my travel adventures. I'm working with editors. I'm working with writers. I'm working with graphic designers. I do a lot of things. And the other day I was like, man, a day off would do me a world of good. I live in Brazil. I live 3 blocks from the beach. And I told myself, get out of here and go to the beach. A day at the beach or a day on the beach would do you a world of good. Disconnect from your work, connect with the local culture, learn a new language, which is what we have in common, learners of English. Get out there and connect with the new community. Eat new food. That's the purpose of traveling. An adventure would do me a world of good. Do me a world of good. Okay, we're at almost 10 minutes. I think I'm going to call it good I'll share 2 or 3 more and then we'll call it good. The next one will be to have your heart in the right place. A person who has their heart in the right place has kind feelings and good intentions, even if the results are not too good. So it's like when you have good intentions to do something and it just goes wrong. You could say, well, her heart was in the right place. She had good intentions. Things just didn't go like she hoped. The old lady's cake wasn't wonderful, but she's got her heart in the right place. To get something out of your system. This expression means that you get rid of a strong emotion or desire by expressing it openly or trying to fulfill it. So here's a sentence example. Tell your parents how you feel. It's better to get it out of your system. Okay, we can use that for something you have to say, maybe at work or in your marriage or with your kids, your friends, that you're like, oh, I want to say this. Finally, just get it out of your system. Blech, I just say it. You can also use this with other desires. Like, I try to eat healthy. I've lost 33 kilos. I used to be really big. I've actually put back on about 4 kilos of that weight. I haven't been working out. I haven't been training. But I still try to eat healthy. But sometimes, especially when my hormones are strong with my feminine cycle, I start thinking about chocolate. And for days, I'll be like, oh, I want chocolate. I want chocolate bar. I want chocolate cookies. I want chocolate cake. I want chocolate cheesecake. I want chocolate everything. So finally, I say, I'm just going to get it out of my system. Means just do it, and then you'll stop thinking about it. Get something out of your system. Okay, to get worked up. To get worked up means, okay, you're working. To get worked up is like, it means you get upset. You get upset, or you get anxious, or you get angry. This says, if you get worked up about something, you become upset, annoyed, or excited, often unnecessarily. Like, don't get worked up about it. Or like, why are you all worked up? It's his first day at school tomorrow, and he's all worked up about it. The vision I have when I say this, worked up, is like, with emotions, to get worked up. Why are you all worked up? Settle down. Okay, I think that's good for this video. I don't think I fixed the settings to make it a better quality video, so I'm sorry. My lips, the words don't sync with my lips. But I believe that my content can still help somebody out there regardless. So let me stop this video now. If there are any ones that really resonated with you, I encourage you to write them down on paper. Practice using them in sentences. If you would like to put your practice sentence in the comments below. On my website, or on this channel with my teaching, it is a safe place. People are not allowed to laugh at you. They are not allowed to bully you. This is a place for learning, for growing, for expanding, for healing, for opening gateways for you to achieve your dreams, which in this case is learning English. You are here to acquire that. I am here to give you that as a gift as my native language. However I can help you. So write these down. Hang them up in your personal space, somewhere that you can see them, so that they become a normal part of your visual process. You watch my video, you listen to it, you have an explanation, then you write them down. That makes a connection, and then you hang them up, or you can also see them. And it's a triangle effect that will really help you build fluency and expand your vocabulary and your understanding of this language. Okay, I'm gonna make a new video. Bye.